you may still want to give them the benefit of doubt because the lights, that effect, the dew on the, or the wetness on the grass, I think made it a slightly tougher for them. But then if you drop catches, you lose matches. Sound cliche, but ever so true. And here I must welcome Sanjay Bangar into the commentating box.
Thank you, Akash. I think a game crucial for both sides, and whichever team manages to win this game will keep the chances alive in the tournament.
And they had their moment straight away. The ball went in the air, tantalizingly close to the bowler. Mahesh Manjrekar, a very strange choice for the new ball, because I think they've done well in the previous game. Both Shabbir and Sunny were exceptional. They bowled the ball in the right areas, got those early breakthroughs. But this time, change of strategy. Mahesh Manjrekar handling the new ball.
Well, I think it could maybe Sunil Shetty has pulled out a leaf out of Martin Crowe's book. I think in one of the World Cups that was played in Australia or New Zealand. I think Martin Crowe opened the bowling with Deepak Patel, which was unheard of. Deepak Patel being an off spinner, so maybe Sunil Shetty is working on that sort of a plan and backing Mahesh Manjrekar to get a wicket.
Well, that ploy is not working so far. Mahesh has been on the shorter side. He's been dispatched for a boundary. Telugu Warriors are off now, and off in a style. These two teams have met in a game earlier. It was the curtain raiser of the CCL. The match happened at the Vizag Stadium, a wonderful venue, and they defeated Mumbai Heroes very convincingly in that game.
And the game that you're talking about, Akash, in that game, Mahesh Manjrekar picked up a 5-for. Second consecutive boundary conceded on the leg side. Has to be a good shot, but Sonu Sood continuing his poor effort in the field, because this should have been stopped. Even in the previous game, he made a few mistakes, so the confidence must be down, but he needs to do something early in this game to get his confidence back.
That was elementary, just diving over the ball, allowed the ball to pass through, and Mahesh is definitely not happy. Another beautiful shot results into a boundary. 3 in a row for Adarsh, who's turning the heat on the Mumbai Heroes. If they want to do something, they want to get back into this game, they will have to do something better. Their fielding has been mediocre, the bowling hasn't been impressive, so it's about time they pull up their socks.
Well, Adarsh has been promoted up the order, and he's just showing what ability that he has, and which he demonstrated a lot in the movie named Iqbal. I think in that game, in that film, he really batted beautifully.
Well, he's taking that Mumbai Heroes bowling attack to the cleaners. Not to cheer for the ladies out there. Mahesh has been guilty of bowling a bit too short. Adarsh not the one to miss out on. And these balls are basically just sitting up to get hit.
I think easy pickings, and there's one more. So make it 5 for the over. It's 22 for 1, 22 for no loss after 1.
1 over. Ladies pretty happy. She's smiling, and if she starts cheering, I think she would be in for that award. Selcon Cheer Champion Award. That's the award for the loudest cheer, or in fact for the actress who cheers the most.
And I think probably we've not really given this a wide advertisement, because there are so many actors who have come to watch this game, but nobody really has been jumping up and down, so to say, and not really got the crowd going.
Well, they aren't burning their bridges. They're keeping everyone happy. Don't want to be seen supporting one team over the other. It may not get them the award, but may just get them a film each in every industry, and I don't think that would be a bad bargain.
Yeah, they need to see their career interest first, but what's happening here is that Sunil Shetty has opted to bowl with Sonu Sood, and I think last night after the game we were speaking, and he was meanwhile, that is a good ball, good bouncer, good aggressive intent from Sonu Sood. But coming back to what we were discussing with Sunil Shetty last night, is that he was saying that it's difficult leading such a team because he needs to take everybody's wishes into account, what number everybody wants to bat, and maybe at times that causes adverse effect on the team's result.
And there's another thing, Sanjay, because these guys haven't really practiced together. Yes, they've been practicing, but practicing on their own, these guys haven't played together in a competitive game. For Sunil to actually know everyone's abilities in and out, or know them like the back of your hand, I think it's asking for a bit too much. So Sunil is obviously just juggling the bowlers around, tinkering the bowling lineup. We may see a tinker in the batting lineup as well. But then yes, when you're dealing with stars, you want to make everyone happy or keep everyone happy, which is not always an easy job to do.
And even in the first game of the afternoon, you never saw the captain of Chennai Rhino doing anything. He didn't bat, he didn't bowl. It was Surya for you.
Well, there is one thing about leading from the front, but Nelson Mandela used to say that there is a way to lead from behind, where you empower your wards to go out there, express themselves, give or just show enough faith in them to go out there, do the business, and if things go wrong, you can always fall back on the senior guy. So maybe that's the strategy, but then at times you have to catch the bull right from its horns, and it may just be that case today, because once you've lost 1 out of 1, you don't want to make it 2 out of 2, because that would mean curtains for your dreams of making it into the finals.
It's been a positive start that Telugu Warriors badly wanted. 25 in just 9 legal deliveries.
Come on.
Sanjay, have you seen the movie Dabang?
Yes, I have.
And what do you think of Sonu Sood's performance in that particular movie? He was ripping his shirt apart. He was giving Salman Khan a run for his money there.
Well, I read his interview, and he says that he takes his physical fitness very seriously, and he works a lot on his body. But having a physically fit body is different, and having a cricketing fitness is different, because at the moment he's not really putting the ball in the right spot, giving away loose deliveries, spraying the ball all across, and helping Telugu Warriors cause no end.
Oh, well, working out in the gym or working out on your body can only make your body better. It cannot really enhance your cricketing skills, and that's where they're being found out. You need a lot of tactical and technical acumen to put the ball at the right place, ball after ball. Even a bowling machine would struggle to do that, and if you haven't been practicing day in, day out, you would struggle when under the cosh.
But definitely, I mean, somebody like Sonu Sood has churned out outstanding performances in movies like Jodha Akbar and Dabang. So, I mean, he is a rising star in Hindi film industry, no doubt about that. That's 2 gone. These girls have a lot to cheer about. Don't really know which team they're supporting. Maybe it's Telugu Warriors. for the start that they've had has been outstanding.
Well, they've been phenomenal. 29 runs in just 2 overs. They could not have asked for a better start. And this is one surface where if you don't pitch the ball in the right areas, the margin of error is very, very small. And that's where the Mumbai Hero bowlers have been found out. Too short, too full, and have been dispatched all over the park.
Yeah, Sunny Singh, maybe he can change the fortunes of Mumbai Heroes. They've had 2 poor initial overs, one from Mahesh Manjrekar and the other from Sonu Sood. So they need to pull it back quickly. They're taking a lot of time to adjust their fields. There's a gully in place, there's a point, there's a cover, extra cover mid-off. Let's see, he sticks to his plan, bowls the ball in the right areas.
A 6-3 field on the offside. Sunny Singh looks promising young bowler. He's got that action fast. Let's look at what Mahesh Manjrekar dished out in the first over itself. He's obviously given us a lot of hits, but this time he's been taken for a lot of hits and a lot of runs in the first over itself.
Sunny is not really a renowned actor as such. He's just starting in the Hindi film industry. So, do you have any clues as to which movies he's acting into?
Well, there's one movie which has Sunil Shetty and Govinda acting in a still unnamed, and he just bowls him. An outstanding delivery to get rid of the opening batsman. Venkatesh is thinking what has just struck them. That's Sunny for you. A good action, reminds me of Shoaib Akhtar, and he's got the pace, got the ball right up there, and don't they tell you, the ball is new, pitch it up, allow it to do something. And Sunny Singh ecstatic, elated. All the damage yesterday, scored runs, took wickets, and he's the son of famous actor Nagarjuna. Edges the first ball down to the third man area. He's up and running. He's got that first run on the board. And look at that wicket. Sanjay, perfect delivery to get the opener out, pitch it right up there, and allow the ball to do something.
Yeah, no doubt about that, and he's been very impressive with the way he's bowling the new ball. He's been aggressive. And that's something that you need from your faster bowlers. You need some aggression. You need somebody to put fear into the opponent's mind.
Well, of course you do. And just going back to where we had left from, Sunny's been acting. He's acting in a movie with Sunil Shetty and Govinda. Mugdha Godse is the female lead. It's still unnamed. And even there, he was showing his aggressive intent. I'd been to the movie shoot, and he was throwing chairs all over the place. He was one of the goons in that particular movie.
Was it a real scene, or was it told by the producers?
Well, I hope it was the director's call, because if he's been throwing around, throwing the shirts or the chairs and the tables around, then he needs to be reined in. I think Telugu Warriors 31 for 1.
Well, Mumbai Heroes have picked up a wicket, and Sunil Shetty is now making another bowling change. Meanwhile, the man on your screen is Venkatesh, and next to him is a face which is very familiar in Indian cricket circuit. That's Chamunda.
In fact, he's the chairman of the selectors as well. And Venkatesh looks pensive. They got off to a flyer, but then lost a crucial wicket. And now Shabbir Ahluwalia has been introduced into the attack. A guy who did ever so well in the previous game. likes to hit the deck hard, keeps it slightly on the shorter side, and would like to make a few more dents into the Telugu Warriors batting.
Well, you can see the intent in the batsmen and the bowlers' eye. I think both teams know that they have to put their best foot forward in this evening's game, as both teams have lost a game last night at Bangalore. To keep their hopes alive in CCL, the winner needs to put a lot of effort and a lot of thought in executing his plans.
Oh, it's been fortunate. A slight miscommunication. Funny action. Batsman must consider himself lucky that it didn't carry to the fielder. Wasn't directed, but Akhil was safe. Pretty much in time. A better throw, a quicker throw may have had him in trouble.
Way down the leg side, but Raja has been one of the better fielders, and you can say probably the best wicket keeper in this tournament.
Oh, look at what Akhil did yesterday with the bat. He was the lone warrior for the Telugu Warriors, the real warrior. Almost took his team home, but ran out of partners. Will it be the case again today? So near yet so far, or will they be able to change the fortunes? Adarsh and Akhil, I think this would be their best batting pair as far as Telugu Warriors are concerned.
Definitely yes, and Akhil's confidence would be sky high after the innings that he played. And even the way Adarsh has got a start tonight, it augurs well for the Telugu Warriors, because then you have two batsmen who are very confident at the ability. Oh, that's a short ball, well negotiated by Akhil. Manages to play it with the soft hands and ambles around for a single.
Both Shabir and Sunny have managed to put the brakes on, and that brings me to my question. I start with Mahesh Manjrekar and Sonu Sood when you have two quality new ball bowlers.
I think these are the decisions. Meanwhile, another wide ball, but they have put a cover for such wide deliveries. They've managed to keep the fine leg very fine as a backup for the keeper, and they're saving a few wides there. So that's smart thinking. But coming back to a point, I mean, these are some calls that you have to take as a captain. You have to back the players that you've selected, and sometimes they do come well, and sometimes they don't work for you.
Well, I think if you have to go the distance as a team, as a unit, you need to put your emotions to rest. You must pick the side, you must pick the players on ability, and on the cricketing ability, I mean, and not according to what they've done in the industry. Because that is where the Mumbai heroes are hurting. They're bleeding at the moment. They dropped quite a few yesterday, cost them the game. What a wonderful shot. What a wonderful shot. It would have made any good batsman proud. 4 all the way. Finishes the over with a boundary, 40 for 1 after 4.
Generated by the CCL, that these fans have, I'm told that they've travelled from all the way from Hyderabad to be watching their stars in action.
That's what stars do to you. And I think all these actors, these South Indian film stars, they've been acting in all 3 languages. We've come across so many people who have been acting in all 3 languages. And look at that shot, Sanjay. And look at that fielding. Sonu Sood once again on the receiving end. If Mumbai Heroes have to change their fortunes, they have to start fielding better. It's mediocre at the moment, to say the least.
Well, and if you want to come out of a poor match that you've had before, I think you need to make that statement pretty early. Otherwise, what happens is that you tend to crumble under the pressure of your mistakes that you've done in the past game.
You know, at this juncture, in fact, I think it needs a special performance, a special individual performance to lift the spirit of the side. Because at the moment, they're looking slightly jaded, so to speak. Now look at that shot, outstanding shot, just stood tall, got onto his toes, got on the top of the ball and smashed it for a boundary.
Well, that's copybook stuff. Ball pitch shot, taking a step back, roll of the wrist, everything that is there in the coaching manual about the pull shot, executed to perfection.
Well, what a wonderful shot, and we must compliment the groundsman here. I think he's dished out a very good surface to bat on. If I remember correctly, the first scoring shot of today's event, or the first game, the earlier game, it was a pull over the mid-on fielder. So it's been a good surface. Bounces come to their rescue. And even on this delivery, the ball is carried nicely to the keeper. And that is why endorsed red soil surfaces almost everywhere in the country.
It's a bit of misunderstanding between the batters, but well backed up by the mid-on fielder. I think he's cramping. Even previous shot that he played, after playing that shot, he was holding his hamstring, his right hamstring. So physical fitness being of paramount importance in a cricketing field, and I think that is taking its toll, because these players, these film stars, are not really used to playing on 2 consecutive days. But he doesn't really need to run for that. If he keeps on belting shots like that, he might rather stay in the crease and let his bat do the talking.
And that's where, as a bowler, you need to be smart. You have to outfox the batsman. You know that he's going after you. Stand and deliver. An outstanding shot, showing the full face of the bat. He's hurting though. His hamstring is definitely giving him a lot of grief. So it's important to make him stretch. Don't pitch the ball in his area. Make him stretch a bit more. And make him run. This is going to make his job difficult. Adarsh, that is, he's on the ground once again. Venkatesh is looking a little trouble there.
I think from the moment he went for that run, it was very apparent that he's going to struggle. A direct hit would have had him. And I think he has only managed to aggravate the injury that he had on his right hamstring, and he needs the physio's attention.
That's the thing, Sanjay. If you may have been practicing for the longest time possible, but if you haven't really spent enough hours, and I mean hours in the match situation, then you would struggle. You cannot replicate the match scenario or the match environment in a practice session. Young kid there, he's come here, he's enjoying his moment of glory. He's on the big screen and he knows it. He is happy.
Those are nice steps.
And here's the Tata Nano. Very affordable car. And don't they say all good things come in small sizes? It's small but very spacious. And it's not that expensive either. So you may just want to go out there, test drive it and drive one home.
Adarsh meanwhile back on his feet. Adarsh has been a revelation. pelted 5 boundaries in 1 over of Mahesh Manjrekar to get his side to a flowering start, and he's continued to punish the bad deliveries.
Good delivery, a full length delivery. Adarsh is not interested in running. Obviously he's hurting there.